Bonjour and welcome to the Place des Vosges. I'm going to give you a little turn. C'est vendredi. Trying to remember this Friday. It's le 27 septembre, the 27th of September. 27 septembre. I just had lunch. And I was going to tell you about it. In fact, I did tell you about it. I actually did a whole video. I left my lunch place, and I turned on the video, and I started walking through the Marais, and it's the Marais. So, of course, there were, I nearly got run down by a kid on a scooter. Hang on. I'm not sure if it's called a scooter, that thing. Gosh, that thing. See that thing? That thing. They're all over the place. And then there was like a bicycle tour that nearly took me out, and I was like, okay, I can do a video in the Marais and live. I'm like, I'm gonna get run down. So, and somehow in the whole video, I managed to turn it off. And so I went on talking. I didn't know. And so I talked for another 10 minutes. And then I thought, well, okay, I need to find a park. And I remember that Place des Vosges was not far. Yay, look at that. There, beautiful. And it's an overcast day. It's not too sunny. So I can sit here and tell you about my lunch. Because this video is all about food. And I was going to do this video. If they would have let me in the restaurant, totally would have done it. I went to Les Provinces. I think that's how you say it. Provinces. Les Provinces. It's a butchery. The Marché de l'Aigre, which is right by where I live. I went there with Mom for the first time. I'm gonna sit for the first time in 2018. I think it's when Mom and I went. I don't think we went with Stephanie. Anyway, oh yeah, we got a good view. So Mom and I went, and it's a butcher shop right near the market. So right behind all the stalls where there are the vegetables. And it's one of those places where you walk in and there's a big sign that basically is cuts of meat. And so you order your cut of meat. You don't tell them how you want it cooked. They don't ask. You don't tell them what you want with it. You're going to get potatoes and salad. That you have no choice. You order your cut of meat and you order your drink. And so today I walked in and I made a point of getting there at like 12:15. Because that place like fills up. It opens at 12. I think they stop at 2. That's about normal here for lunch. If you want lunch, you better plan on going between 12 and 2, otherwise you're out of luck. And so I walked in and I got the, I don't remember the words, a leg, a piece of a leg of sheep, a new, isn't that sheep? Is that goat? I got a leg of some kind of animal. And when I walked in, since it was just me, and I did this is all in French. I didn't say one word of English when I was in there, and she understood me, so that's good. I told her I was by myself, and she asked me if I wanted to sit at the bar. So there's this kind of bar area where you, Mom's getting tired. I'm gonna switch this way. Where you can, basically you walk in. There's a butcher shop in the front, and then there's the bar, and then there are tables behind the bar where people sit and eat. But she sat me at the bar, which is great because I was staring at the butcher. It was like the best thing. So I decided that the only reason I'm here is food. Well, to get into my brain, like taste, scents, smells, sounds, touch, tactile things. And this had everything. It had all 5. Because as soon as I walked up, you could smell. You could just smell grilled meat. I walked in, it's a butcher shop. You can see the whole butcher shop. So I sit down, I ordered my leg of, now I'm second guessing. I'm pretty sure that's sheep. So I got my leg of sheep and I'm staring at the butcher and he reaches into the case and pulls out this leg and chops off a piece and they throw it on the grill. And I'm like, oh, it's mine. And I actually sat there and watched him the whole time. I know it was like a show. And he actually looked up one time and smiled. It's starting to rain on me, by the way. I might go under. It wasn't supposed to rain today. Didn't bring an umbrella. We'll see. Oh, no, it's actually really starting to rain. Gotta go. under the trees. Woo! And see if this makes it better. Somewhat. I don't have an umbrella. It's gonna get wet. But anyway, I sat there and watched him the whole time, and the meat was perfect. It was like rare to medium rare. The smell coming off of it, there was no seasoning on it other than big chunky salt, and then perfectly done potatoes with béarnaise sauce and fresh bread, and we cooked our own wine, and it was just perfect. I had the worst meal just the other day, so this it reaffirmed my faith in French food and restaurants, because I ended up at a tourist trap. I've been having trouble with the food thing because my schedule, you have to remember to eat at the right times or you just don't get what you think you want. And me, I get stubborn, and like if I miss my window for lunch, I'm like, heck with it. Let me sit again. I'm under the trees, so maybe I will get to it. The other day, because I'm sometimes in the museum and I'm like, well, I'm running out of time, but then it's 2:30 before I know it, and I haven't eaten, so I know I'm oh no, it's raining harder. So I usually end up getting like a pastry. Oh, right, but not good. I mean, good, lovely, but not good for, your sense of being. And so I guess it was just 2 days ago. I'd gone all day. I had yogurt for breakfast, thinking I had planned to have a nice lunch, but I ended up staying in the Musée des Arts Décoratifs. I thought, I'm gonna buzz through that museum furniture. Well, I'm gonna spend maybe 2 hours. I'll be out by like 1. No, that place was fascinating. I was there till 3:30. Yeah, I hadn't eaten. I was so hungry. So I had another museum to go to. So I'm like, well, I'm sure I'll pass someplace. Maybe I can get a quiche or something. Nope, I didn't pass any place that had any food other than the grocery store. But I was stubborn by this time. I'm like, I'm not getting a sandwich from a grocery store. Nah. So I got a eclair. And by the time I was out of there, it was 5:30. They don't eat until 7. So it was like, oh, well, I'm so hungry, and there's no food. So I just wandered and walked and walked and walked, and I had found this place that said Duc de Richelieu near the Gare de Lyon, which is not far from my apartment. I'm like, oh, perfect. 7, they're open. There's nobody here, but maybe it's because it's early. They have all these Beaujolais on the menu, and I'm just gonna do it. So I went in. Oh my God, it was such a tourist trap. I spent like $50. It was one of my most expensive meals for frozen French fries, a barely cooked chicken leg, and canned mushrooms, and like the worst Beaujolais I've ever had. And he kept trying to upsell me. I should have known. 1, there was no one there. 2, the very first thing he did was ask me in English if I wanted a Chardonnay. No, I don't. Thank you very much for asking. That's not how they do it here anyway. They wouldn't have asked if you wanted a Chardonnay. They'd ask if you wanted a Burgundy or a Sancerre, but no. Anyway, and he was pushy, and the service was horrible, and the food was horrible, and I was just like, mad. But today made it all better. Les Provinces. Go there. The Marché des Leagues, I think they're open every day for lunch. It's a butcher shop. I actually watched the butchers like put on their aprons. Instead of having an apron with a bib, like a butcher's apron, they take the waist aprons but throw it over his shoulder, do a very elaborate knot. Like, it took this guy a while to get this knot tied. And then they tied a second apron on that. And I was just like the best show I've seen since I've been here in Paris. I spent over an hour just sitting there trying to shove as much of that sheep or goat or emu or whatever that was into my mouth. And now I have a tour at 5. I think it's about 3. It's starting to rain. I should go buy an umbrella. Really. This tour's outside. It did say bring an umbrella, didn't it? Anyway. I just want to tell you my food story, because that was the bomb. And Mom knows because she's been there before, and I took pictures, so it'll be up. Me and the pigeons hanging out under the trees, trying to avoid the rain. It wasn't supposed to rain today. Maybe it's done. Dare I risk it? Umbrella? No umbrella? Anyway, I'm just rambling now. Of what?